got to see, well, everyone else but me, I would say, got to see the epic that was a Ghetto love story. And I remember everyone coming out and going, it's an amazing film, it's an amazing film, it's an amazing film. And I was like, no, I didn't get to see it. But guess who's with me and who's not with me right now? Akah and Nnani. Before we have a quick conversation with him, let's take a look at that trailer. And then we'll get into his mind and everything that went into creating this masterpiece. Oh, she's in it.
Just quickly see Stella. Stella this, Stella that. Stella is your whole world. Stella! I don't agree for them, oh.
Small man, big machine.
All your male friends are out there to rubbish your life. If you get pregnant, your life is ruined forever.
Take care of yourself, Stella.
I will.
Sure say you know this one.
If like say no know me, Nnani they call Livinus chief exporter
of everything from the animals.
Obina.
I love this film. I'm just gonna say that. And I love the fact that you guys really, it's so refreshing. Let me put it that way. It's refreshing. I love the faces, I love the cast, but it's you. So tell me about the film. Tell me about A Ghetto Love Story without giving me spoilers. If not, I'll fight you here.
Is it my fault that you didn't go to see
I
the
know,
film?
I'm so sad. I'm so sad. And I'm like everybody else watching the show.
Yeah, to be honest, like A Ghetto Love Story is something that I'm extremely proud of. I mean, I've done a couple of projects that I'm proud of, but this, I'm proudest.
Why?
I am proud.
So you have to tell me about that though, because you said that for Man of God, and I was like, that was a great film.
Yeah.
So what is it about this that makes it stand out for you?
Woo! Kachi, don't put me in trouble.
No. Let me tell you something. You're an actor, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like, and that's the blessing of being an actor. You get to diversify, and you're a different person in each story. Now, what you did in Man of God is a masterpiece that I would always say, it's just stamped in time forever. But you've done another one.
Yeah.
So this cannot be like that one. So that's why I'm like, what is it about this story that really stood out for you? Because you're not the same person that you were in this story. You're a completely different guy. So what is it about this story that really made it like, okay, this is why I'm doing this?
For me, it was just the process of even getting here.
Okay.
And so we were very much immersed into becoming who we were.
Yeah.
We lived in the ghetto. Like, what Basket did was he bought out an entire ghetto community.
That's not the ghetto. That's a butty ghetto.
It's not butty ghetto, it's the
It's
ghetto.
a butty ghetto. What do you mean? You bought out a ghetto?
Are you kidding me?
That's the kind of ghetto I like to live
No,
in.
he bought out a whole town, like a whole like literally, like we were literally like at Ekpe. Oh, this is not Lagos. This is not like town.
How are you guys
This is
eating?
like, okay, they were getting food for us now.
good.
So somebody was sending in food, but we were there, we were living there. We were literally like staying in people's, we stayed in one face me, I face you apartments. As in we were immersed into it. So for me, that process really got into my mind. But again, just from the concept, like when Bright got the concept and told me about it, I was like, mad, you know, and then Vicky wrote the story. It was like, yo, we don't have a story like this, like in Nigeria. And everybody likes a certain, you know something in Nigeria, if one thing works, everybody starts doing it.
Yeah.
So it's just like nobody's
right.
done this kind of storytelling. For me, it's not just about great stories because we have good stories.
We do.
It's how those stories are told. And this story was told so beautifully. And for me, what is so amazing about this and why I'm so proud of this is the fact that it wasn't just my performance.
Okay.
Every bit of this film was busting my brain. From editing to color to cinematography, every other actor's performance. The writing,
Oh my God.
everything was so good.
See, now I wish I could relate because I need to. So, what's the release plan though? That's my next. Because Daniel
Oriahi.
I always try to pronounce that right. Who, by the way, I just had on the show for producing The Weeknd. I'm like, Uncle, do you ever sleep? Because you are doing things back to back.
Right.
Whenever he puts out a film, I'm not worried. I'm like, you know what, go to bed. Wake up in the morning, put your bank on this, it's gonna work. If
It's
he
such a
comes to me to
phenomenal-
say, Kachi, listen, I want to I'm like, do it.
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah.
sir, because you're a great producer. So
Phenomenal.
he does fantastic films. So what is the rollout process? You know, how do people get to see this? Because I feel like that's the next best thing.
22nd of November, this movie is going to be out in all cinemas.
Really? Oh, that's refreshing. It's going to be out in theaters?
In a couple of days, yes.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, we did show at Afrif, which you missed, but there's a little, exclusive screening. We're going to, show with our friends. And
okay.
Well, I can invite you.
You can invite me.
But 22nd of November, it's going to be out.
Gets to see it.
Everybody gets to see it and see this film that Basket has been touting to be the best thing that Nollywood has ever done.
I'm excited to see it as well, especially because, when you think Basket Mouth, you kind of think, to be honest, it's actually hard to say that now because he's done a bit of music. He's done comedy.
See, look,
he's done everything.
He's a creator. Simple. Like, this guy is a creative. Like, first of all, comedians to me are some of the most
diverse people.
Not just diverse, but intelligent people in the world.
You're right.
So he succeeded.
Absolutely.
He was like the Whiskey of comedy. He was the one who took comedy international from Nigeria, and then got into, creating TV content, series, and then music, and then now
and guess
feature
what?
film.
They were all successful because I really like one of his songs. Like
everything.
He definitely succeeded at every single one of that. So that also adds to this. I'm really excited about this. What was the most challenging moment in this? Because when I think it gets a love story, it sounds easy to create. I want to be flabbergasted, but I want to just picture in my head, boy meets girl in the ghetto, they fall in love and become rich after. That may not be the story, but that's what my brain is like, because based on experience, that's my experience with things like this. What was the most challenging part of this entire process?
Most challenging part was when we were shooting and filming, and we had to actually cook because we built a set inside a house. Oh yeah, so there was no airflow. Almost. We were sweating.
Oh my goodness.
It was hot. And your pause had to act with you because you had to tell your body,
act up.
Reduce this sweat.
Oh my goodness.
Just having someone like Daniel Oriahi, the phenomenal filmmaker, just his energy was enough to sustain, to keep us all aligned with the vision. It was a passion project for everyone because everybody poured their heart into it, from the writing to the producers, the crew, cast, everybody was so in sync. It was a project filled with love and such a respectful environment that I only have good things to say about this film, and I'm so excited about
I am. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like we are in a great place creatively, and it took us a lot of work to get here.
Yeah.
So as much as I always say this is the best time to be a creative, the best time to be a creative is now. It took us so much work to get here, and every time I see this much enthusiasm from someone, I'm like, that's hard.
Wait, I gotta give shout out to my friend Vicky, Miss Vic. She wrote this first time, and she, when she was conceptualizing and writing, she was like, Akah, I got this role, I have this movie, I have this concept. So, for me, that was special that my friend would, think about me while writing, and because she believed in me. But
we all
again,
need that.
but it's full circle now because the world gets to believe in her because she's put out amazing work.
Exactly.
I can't even wait for her second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth project.
See, guess what? So there was a trend on TikTok. Never watched that video on Instagram of me, by the way. But I jumped on a rap challenge. I don't know what I was thinking. But I ended. Did you watch it already?
I haven't.
Okay, don't.
Don't look for it.
I'm
going to look for it now that you said it.
The point is, I said we're the ones who will shape this nation, and when we get the power, let's not forget to lift up others. And that's exactly what Vicky did for you. So I'm really grateful to Vicky as well. She's an amazing person. You find out her. We love you, Vicky. Thank you all so much for joining us on the show. Go watch A Ghetto Love Story in theaters on the 22nd of November. My name is Kachi Othia, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.
You're selfless. And the way you sacrificed the little you have for me. What more do I want in a man? Flaky, how are you?
She don't get admission to university now.
You're running.
Papa, I just said let me just quickly see Stella.
Stella this, Stella that. Stella is your whole world. Stella!